The Rampage 3 gene is basically like the Rampage 3 Extreme, but in a micro ATX form factor. Okay, that's it. I'm done the video. I'm just going to knock off for lunch, so... Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech... No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so the Rampage 3 gene. This is an LGA 1366 motherboard. It supports Core i7 Extreme, Core i7 processors on LGA 1366. It's SLI and Crossfire X ready. It's Windows 7 ready. It has a bunch of ASUS Republic of Gamers features, including ROG Connect, so that means you can hook it up to another PC, tweak a bunch of hardware settings that way. It has ProBelt, which is your voltage readout points. It has CPU level up, which is a one-button overclocking method, which you probably aren't going to be using if you're buying a Rampage board. It has Game First, which is a LAN priority LAN priority application, so you can actually set it so that your incoming and outgoing packets are prioritized to either games, media streaming, VoIP, or file sharing, and you've got nice high-end onboard audio. It includes this Kaspersky antivirus apparently as well. So let's have a look at the included bundle accessories first, and then we will have a look at the board. I really like the look of ASUS's Rampage series boards these days. They look just amazing. Okay, so the first thing we've got is an I/O shield. Next, we have some cable ties for managing your wires. We've got an SLI bridge. Their front panel connector software helper blocks, so these enable you to connect all your front panels buttons to this and then plug the whole thing into the board. You've got a USB cable for the ROG Connect. You've got 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm sorry, there are 2 SATA 6 gigabit per second cables and then 6 SATA 3 gigabit per second cables. Then we have the user's guide, which includes a driver DVD as don't use this, as well as a Republic of Gamers sticker and some labels for your SATA cables so that you can see which one goes to which drive very easily. They have one of these side window case sticker things. I don't think I've ever seen anyone put one of those on the side of their case before, but there's a first time for everything. If you have one of those on the side of your case, please take a video of your computer and set it as a video response to this video. I'm sure that everyone would be interested to see what your case looks like with that thing on it. All right, here we go. So let's start in the middle. We've got our LGA 1366 socket with what appears to be 8-phase power. So that means, that's about as good as it gets for a micro ATX form factor. You have a lot less PCB to work with. And given that we're seeing so many manufacturers moving towards larger than ATX size boards, you can imagine there's a lot of electrical routing that needs to go on with these high-end board designs these days. We've got 6 Ddr3 slots, and you can see that it's got the clips on the one side and no clips on the other side, so these are those easy insert style slots. They support triple channel memory. Here is the onboard battery for the CMOS. Okay, that stores all of your BIOS settings, so you take that out, it'll lose the BIOS settings. You've got your 24-pin power in its ideal location on the right-hand edge, and then you've got an 8-pin power in its ideal location up at the top left. You only have to plug in 4, but I would recommend using 8, especially if you're running any overclocks. Next, you've got 2 SATA 6 gigabit per second ports, as well as 6 SATA 2 3 gigabit per second ports. Here is the iROG, that's their chip for all of the Republic of Gamers overclocking features. Here's your South Bridge. So that's covered by a very cool looking heatsink, and then the North Bridge is also covered by a similarly styled heatsink. I really like what ASUS is doing with their heatsink designs, where they're going after practicality in terms of putting fins and heat pipes and everything on them, but they also have a very different angular look to them these days. I really think it looks pretty cool. And this is probably a more practical design right here, just the straight fins with a heat pipe through it, but that's going to be doing a lot of the cooling, not only for the voltage for the power delivery for the CPU, but also for the North Bridge, because they are connected by that heat pipe. Down at the bottom of the board, we have 1 PCI slot, which is probably one too many for a board like this, but lots of people still do have some PCI peripherals that they need to plug in. We've also got 2 PCIe 16X slots. These will run at full 16X, and then we have 1 PCIe 4X slots. So if you're using 2 dual slot graphics cards, you will not be able to install any additional cards in this motherboard. It's just a limitation of micro ATX. We've got onboard start and reset buttons, as well as a couple of USB 2.0 front panel headers, as well as a FireWire front panel header. Moving around to here, we have the back panel connections. So we have our PS2 keyboard port, We have 6 USB 2.0 ports, a CMOS clear button in its absolutely ideal, my favoriteest place on the back panel of the motherboard. We have optical audio out, FireWire, Gigabit Ethernet, ROG Connect button and port, 2 USB 3.0 ports, and what appear to be gold-plated 7.1 audio ports. Thank you for checking out my unboxing and first look at the ASUS Rampage III Extreme.